pose. It's no surprise that even though it seems pretty early, the anticipated onslaught of political ads on TV began today. And Republican candidate Rand Paul is the first out of the gate. Aaron Breen joins us from the newsroom with more on that ad and on the political race ahead of us. It's going to be another busy one, Aaron.
Boy, Christian, you got that right. Let's start with a few numbers, shall we? Like the fact that we are still 19 months from the election. By the time we get to the primary, there could be close to 24 Republican candidates in the race. And this is just the very first of many television ads to come.
What path will America take?
The first political ad of the season hit the airwaves today. Rand Paul begins with 30 seconds questioning a dark past in Washington and targeting the only Democrat in the race so far, Hillary Clinton. But the charges are vague. And while Clinton has been in Washington longer, Rand Paul has been in office since 2011 himself.
He's been in Washington long enough, so he's kind of running against himself. So he's going to suggest that he's somehow different, but the question would be, what is the track record of his legislative agenda in Washington? What leadership has he already been able to provide being inside the machine?
Halfway through, it brightens and he proposes his plan for turning things around, which include
Balance the budget by law. Require Congress to read legislation before they vote on it. Term limits on Washington politicians.
While that may be his platform, even as president, he can't accomplish any of that on his own, or he'll be doing just what his party accuses the current president of doing.
The complaint they have against Obama is that he works unilaterally, so this would literally be a challenge of the House and the Senate, sometimes congressional or constitutional amendment to make it happen.
And we've got to slow this down so you can see it. It's Paul's depiction of the political machine in Washington. And Locken points out the Republicans are just as much a problem as anyone else.
The extreme right basically gridlocking everything. He doesn't even mention that.
No, he doesn't. Now, this is the very first political ad of the campaign 2016. Nevada was chosen as one of the 4 target audiences, the 4 states for it, because we continue to be a swing state, and every candidate out there wants every vote here in Nevada. Covering campaign 2016, Aaron Breen, Channel 2 News.